soon as we get the green light here, then we'll start. I'll do a little clap and we'll start our little interview. I'll just sing clap. Okay, we're starting to record now. Konaka-san,
Yes.
welcome. You're under big pressure. I'm starting the timer. We've got 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We're in your fantastic Honda Civic,
Yes.
and we want to find out a little bit more about you. South Africa, first time.
Yeah.
Many years in Europe. Do you like
Yeah.
it? You like South Africa?
So far, yes. So far.
Be careful now, eh? You've got to say the right things. Yeah, it's a very interesting market. So all of your work was obviously most of your time with Honda. You've been there 30 years. First job with Honda. What was your first
Actually,
job? Can you remember?
I've been working for the exporting department in headquarters Japan.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my start of career in Honda.
And for you, cars, are you a petrol head, or are you somebody who loves cars, or was it just I may as well work for Honda? It's a good Japanese company. Did you like cars?
Yeah. But yeah. Yes.
First car that you ever owned?
Actually not Honda. When I was student.
Yeah.
So some Subaru or some the used car,
Yeah.
very cheap car, but it is enough to drive so far.
And if you could now choose any car that Honda makes, what would Konaka-san be driving?
You mean available in South Africa?
No, anywhere. You've worked, it's 30 years long, and it doesn't have to be a new car. So any car that Honda's ever produced.
Ever produced?
Ever produced. What would be your car now?
You give
It's a
me
tricky
very
question.
difficult question. Yeah.
Look, the new Honda Civic's amazing.
Yeah. That's no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, I like to drive. CLX.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was fun.
Fun.
Yeah,
Good.
very fun.
I must admit, I was worried for a little while with Honda because I've owned two Hondas. So I'm a petrol head. So I had the Honda Civic Type R and the Prelude. I love Type R, but for a long time Honda was more worried about the environment and not bringing out these, we call them halo brands, these exciting cars. Now suddenly NSX, Type R, maybe S2000 is back. Why do you think there's been that change with Honda?
I think it never suddenly happened.
Okay.
Yeah, there are history behind, and as you know, especially the trigger point. One of the trigger point is Lehman shock.
Yeah.
In 2008. Yeah. Since then, we were forced to review the resource distribution, and more resources required for the development of the environmental technology.
Yeah.
So far. So at that time, we gave up to continue to develop NSX, for example. But not suddenly, but we see that somehow the product line of Honda becomes, looks like losing edge.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we strongly believe that our, core is sporty mind and the challenging
Performance.
spirit and so on. And to develop those cars, not just the car itself, to challenge, to develop such, high performance car under, quite restricted conditions
Yeah.
is big challenge for us. So that is really important.
But I suppose, you found the balance between the two, because your focus on environmentally conscious cars and now going back to performance cars. We look NSX with hybrid technology. A lot of that now comes together. So you have performance and you have spirit and excitement, but still environmentally conscious.
Yeah.
Is that the future
Yeah.
for cars?
I think there are undeniable, the expectation or demand for the human being to be excited,
Of course.
So, in that sense, we have to seek to develop such product which can satisfy the customers' such aspect.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this is our manufacturer's responsibility to improve our environmental, let's say, the performance. So this must be well balanced in some sense.
What do you think? You've been in Europe now for a long time. Now you come to South Africa. It's a very interesting market because for many people we first world. but then we also have a massive part of our population that's more third world focused. So it's a challenge for Honda to meet those demands, because you now have to have cars that are premium, but also cars that are more affordable. Is this a unique market, South Africa?
Yeah, so in that sense, it is quite new for me after spending almost 16 years in Europe.
Yeah.
But fortunately, the Honda is doing business globally. So the European market, mature market, and also the developing market or emerging growing market like Asia, China, etc. So we can take good part of those.
Yeah.
So that's we are now seeking to achieve. So I believe we can manage.
Honda's always been, in my opinion, a premium offering in South Africa. But, obviously many manufacturers now look to other countries to produce their cars. So I know for Honda, whether Thailand, India, but there are some issues with build quality, because, the car you've come to expect from Honda then isn't the same because it's built in a different market. How much of a challenge is that in terms of ensuring that Honda's quality remains the same?
Actually, we had such problem in the past. Now I would say we are almost solved. And we say in Honda, let's say global, made by global Honda. So our aim is to achieve same level of quality regardless the production locations.
Okay.
That we are aiming. But on the other hand, now as you know, the market by market requirement from the customers or market is different.
Of course.
So in that sense, for example, Thailand are producing mostly the cars for the Thailand people.
Okay.
India also same. Yeah. So the Indian customers' requirement a bit different from for the South African. So now we are accommodating those things, and the Indian factory knows the requirement of South African people.
It's different.
And then the factory knows more about the South African customers' requirement. So the quality is now, getting better and better.
But I suppose, that's why I said to you earlier, South Africa is also unique, because even though we've got this first world expectation, a lot of the people are looking for very affordable cars. So, Honda's now brought out cars like the Brio, and we, I suppose, need to be aware in terms of what we get for our money is going to be very different. For you to bring that car at the price that you do, you're targeting a different Honda owner in South Africa now, not just the premium owner.
Actually, our positioning, Honda's positioning is rather high than the competitors. But our aim is not to specifically premium customer, those things. We are trying to offer the product which will suitable for the many type of customer. So then now we are successfully bring the new BRV. Which is, I think, really, meeting the customer's demand, not only the specification or the car itself, but the price also, I believe.
I know I'm not meant to do this, but shake my hand while you're driving, because I want to say to you, well done on that BRV. It's incredible. When we reviewed that car, we actually said a cheap Honda. Then we went, oh no, it's not a cheap Honda. It's an affordable Honda, because the build quality, there was no compromise on build quality, on the drive, on the gearbox, on the fit and finish. It was a fantastic car, just really well priced. That is exciting. Are we gonna see more of those type of cars coming to market?
Yeah, if you may allow me to say a bit more about the BRV, I would say that we are quite happy to bring these cars, not because the car itself and also the price competitive cars. Although we don't have the factory here, but we can be successful to offer the product which will meet perfectly to the South African customers. So that's what we want to, realize in this market. So in that sense,
it's been a success story, that BRV. I think in terms of sales figures, you're going to see some good returns. Do you think SUVs are going to be the cars of the future? Are fantastic cars like the Civic going to be no more? Is it going to always be SUV, or do you think it's our 10 minutes up? But I'm having too much fun. Let's talk a bit more. Do you think SUVs are the long-term future?
Yes, I think it's not only for South African market. Globally speaking, the SUV market, especially the compact, small SUV market, are growing. So we believe this is the one of the the segment which we can expect a lot for the future.
Okay, quick questions now. Final questions. We're in the Honda Civic. Big change. Honda hasn't wanted to do turbos. Actually, Japan has been very resistant to turbo technology. Yeah, you bring out the Civic 1.5 turbo, a big departure for Honda. Are we going to see more turbo cars coming through to the market? Do you think small capacity turbo engines are the solution?
I think due to the balance of the performance and the environmental the achievements, so the small size of the turbo engine would be the one of the way so far in the short term period. And we are preparing for the smaller size of the turbo for European market at this moment, and then maybe we will see the any possible way to manage our engine lineup. Okay. So at this moment I couldn't give you any concrete plan, but definitely we are studying every possible way.
What is the best feature for you? If I'm a customer and you were trying to sell me on the Honda Civic, what would be the strongest selling point for you? What do you love about this car?
Frankly speaking, it's a bit difficult for me to just picking up one point. I would like to say this is total performance of the car for us, because size of the car, the quality of the car, and the sportiness of the car, and the exterior design. For me, this is totally, how should I say, outstanding. That's why.
It's exciting for the future of Honda, because if this is a sort of product that's coming, I'm looking forward to see. Can you do me a favor? I know it's expensive. Can you not just bring a Honda NSX to South Africa? It's important. People will buy it, I promise you. There are lots of rich men here.
Yeah, but it's not the time to say something clearly. But at this moment, we have no plan so far. But we will see.
It can be your company car. How nice, eh?
Sounds good.
Now, I wanted to do this whole interview in Afrikaans because apparently your Afrikaans is fantastic. So, like I said, I would like you to say hello to South Africa in Afrikaans. Your Afrikaans is brilliant.
I forgot everything, but I can say baie dankie.